Dry out, motherfucker. You got live on that account now, too. Still banned. What we saying, Tommy? Let me shoot this announcement in, bro. Fucking bear long sending these links in, man. So, damn. I just realised, is my audio... Okay, that's calm, right? Is my audio sweet, Tommy? Should be calm. Oh, it's getting hot now, boys. It's going hot again. It's getting hot. It's only just getting hot. I've actually lost my indicator as well. Oh no, we haven't. We've lost our higher time frame one again. Fuck. Let's put that back on. Oh, now it comes up. Of course, I didn't do what I wanted. Right, there we go. That'll do. Oh shit, I actually don't mind it like that. It actually doesn't look too bad this way. I didn't know you could have all of them at the same time. Look at the weekly, daily, week. I mean, it's just jarring on, man. Just mess. It's just mess. Right, yes boys, well, hey, if you're on YouTube, man, say yo, I want to see who's on us. Let me know who's on us, man. I'll be going over the London session, what I think about the London session we just had in terms of positions and stuff. Fundamentals, where we are now in the market, because obviously we're having a big shift again. Yeah, I mean, we're getting safe assets, bought up, then sold, then bought again, then sold. So I feel like we just need to be up. We need to be on our tiptoes in these markets, you man. We need to be on our tippies, no cap. It's proven to be. Yes, Dean, what we saying, bro? I hope we're well, man. Hope we're well. Let me turn myself down a bit. I think I'm a bit loud on YouTube, volume-wise. Is that better, YouTube? Is my audio sweet? Let me know, man. I just want to make sure it's all good. DTO was insane today for NAS. This is what I was looking at earlier. Coming back to actual currencies, right? DXY. Just missed that DTO. GU. I think a lot of people are looking at GU sells. I think that's what a lot of people had eyes on today. I think it was really good positions for people. Especially now we've got that 4-hour T formed. What was about to form. Completed itself. But ended up being pretty strong there. Yeah, Shane, what we saying, bro? EG is sort of what we're looking for New York, I would say. I hope we haven't missed it. Yeah, we have not missed it yet. So I want to see a trade through the 5 minute. Once we see that, then a continuation to the downside. I'm still stronger euro over pound, and I'm still strong euro over dollar as well. But at the moment, the dollar is being quite strong. Let me turn my camera on, man. How do you put your face on that? There we go. Circle, rectangle. Yeah, EG shorts. Just continuing DTO pretty much. That's what I'm looking for. Just continuing that DTO is perfect. Trade through that 5 minute first. Obviously, we haven't had that trade through yet. But then just the continuation of what we've already had. GU sales was looking nice. I've taken on the high, but didn't give me the entry yet. Same as me. I think a lot of entries were 1 minute based, to be honest. I mean, look at the movement we had. I mean, again, what we look for, once we've taken buy side or sell side, you had entries, you probably would have got possible entries here and got stopped out. Again, not the times to trade, and the reason why is because these markets are mental at the moment. Bonds do shit, and then bonds do great, and then stocks do shit. Currency then does shit, because the bonds are going the other way. You want bond yields to stay really as low as possible. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like GU just was difficult for entries, man. The camera's like up there, bro. So I'm having to like, let me sort this out, man, because I can't be peeking over it like a little meerkat. Hopefully this is back on off. Girl, come over. But yeah. Difficult. I feel like at the moment, this week, for me anyway, I've not really wanting to be in the markets too tough, just because obviously everything that's going on, right? We're going to see high volatility, low volume, and we're going to see the market shift a lot. Because the thing is, and again, I'm going to come back to like thin, thick markets. This is a thin market, right? What's going on right now is, like what I just said, stocks boom, bonds then do shit, and then we have the flip of that. Bonds do really well, stocks do shit. Currencies do well, safe haven currencies that is, like dollar, yen, Swiss franc. And then we see the opposite, then we see the euro come back through with the strength, the pound come back with the strength. So at the moment, yeah, we just need to be careful, man. We just need to be double careful. Double careful. At the end of the day, boys, I feel like we was given really, I'm going to say this again, I know you boys probably heard me say it a few times, but this is the best way to go about trading. I'll make sure that's on my 4 hour, yeah. The best thing about trading the way we do is we can be conservative. So we don't need to be in the markets at these crazy times. In fact, the markets probably won't give us entries at these crazy times. And again, being fundamentally understanding the market's key to actually realise why. I need to get those fair value gaps off right now. Put stats line, I don't need that. Devo's in his sweat. Man, if you're not sweating in the top, what are you, a woman? It's about 30 degrees, brother. Fucking. Tell you what, I'm hot in this motherfucker. To be fair, man, he's so hot in general. I think he's getting hot again now, innit? I feel like today he's getting hot. I can actually. 25 degrees right now, man. 25 degrees, and all I can see is clouds, blood. You know how strange that is? Weird old place we live in, lads. Yeah, it's a sauna in my room. I'm in my office where I've got monitors going. It's a small room as well. It's full of shit. Monitors going. I've got drinking a fucking very warm coffee to the left of me and all. I'm boiling, man. I'm boiling. Is EG going to give us that trade through is the question. By the looks of it, it looks like you can see that off here, but... Oh wait, I think EG shorts are really nice. To get off that DTO is what I'm looking for. EU off the DTO was really nice. We'll see if we get a retracement. I think we can because it is only about 1:15, so we've still got a bit of time, haven't we? Still got a bit of time. I'd say you want to be in the New York move. I mean, today we've got news at 3. Yeah, it might make it a little bit difficult. I think we got news at 3, right? I'm pretty sure we got a Fed chair. I think we got oh, how did I manage that? Bro, I just fucking dropped all my tabs somehow. I'm pretty sure we got testify for just monetary policy, really, just monetary policy talks from Powell. So quite important at 3 PM. Bearing in mind, we are potentially coming to the start of a cut cycle for the US, right? So the Fed might start cutting rates. So I feel like at the moment, anticipating, waiting for those newses to come out is key, crucial, in fact, just to actually find out where the market's going. Do you know what I mean? Yes, Sesame, what we saying, my fucking broski? How we doing, man? Good man, Rich S, where you been? What we saying, Stones, man? Same place, man. Same place. I'll be honest, bro. We got taken off TikTok like a year ago now. Obviously, we had that good account of Richard FX Live. But bro, since then, man, we've just been really streaming on YouTube, bro, because we can't hold a TikTok account for shit. Can't do it, literally for shit. Good brother, how you? Well, I'm always good, man. Always good, man. If you catch me on a chart, I'm alright. When I'm sitting in this office, boys, I'll be honest, I'm good. The Age of Grab has been amazing since Thursday. The Age of Grab has been amazing since Thursday, I'll be real. Just the entries, like you say. Exactly that. I'll be honest, start of the week, I'm real. What was it, EU started this week, and then we had EG. Actually, I'm real. Again, entries. But again, I'm fine with that, man. At the same time, like I said, those prior 2 weeks, bro, unreal. I'm happy. I'm happy for a bit now. Again, when this whole year, there's going to be less trades. You're probably going to be jumping in less trades. That's not bad. In fact, I'll say it's better if you are jumping in less because the markets are more uncertain, right? And again, boys, I'm not just saying that for the sake of it, right? It's uncertain for everyone. Every analyst is uncertain. Everyone's uncertain, man. Bro, even central banks are uncertain. Literally, even central banks are uncertain, man. Especially the Fed. Thoughts on GU? I mean, for the time being... Well, what I think for the market today, right? This is what I'm thinking for the market is I'm still bullish euro, right? I'm still bullish euro over pound and dollar, definitely. We've obviously already moved ourselves down already today. I would say the pound and dollar are, I would say, I don't know, I can't really put a point on those. I'd say the pound's probably a little bit weaker than the dollar. But EU are the positions I'm really looking for. I want to see. This is why I'm quite happy that we've got the news today, right? We've got the news where we've got Powell pretty much talking about monetary policy. So this is the time where we're going to be talking about inflation, talking about interest rates. Are we going to start that cycle? Or are we going to wait to the next decision? Where are we going? If we do anticipate a cut of interest rates, especially from Powell's words, we're going to move down for the dollar until that news. That news isn't going to be. That news probably won't even touch them, like, be bearish. But if we're pricing in the bearish move, right, purely off of, we've come down quite a bit on GU actually. Yeah, pound's been a bit weaker today than the euro. Started off quite bullish. If we are starting a rate cut cycle, then we are going to see a bearish dollar. For me, I keep saying for me, like it's an opinion. It's not even an opinion. Euro is stronger than the pound and the dollar right now. A more investable country right now is well, I say country, economy right now will be the EU. Capital inflows is insane. Obviously, their $500 billion into their fiscal policies definitely helped them. We was going through all of it this morning in the pre-London, so I won't sit and bore everyone. But we went through all of this in the pre-London. So we're still only really looking. I'm still looking for that bullish Euro trades. Not yet come through. Today we've moved to the downside, which I think is perfect because again we're going to get Powell talk about the monetary policy, the inflation, most importantly, the interest rates, right? They're going to start getting cut. Especially we had earlier this week, we had Weiler talk, and we had the other the other Fed geezer. What's his name? Can't remember his name. But we had two people, two Fed members, pretty much come and say that they think they're pretty bearish on inflation. Inflation's not doing the best. Interest rates need to come down, pretty much. And I think Powell's going to follow up, say the same thing, makes sense. And then we're going to start getting this bearish move. So today already moving bearish is perfect for us. Because again, if we want to buy, we want to buy at a low price. So although we're looking at today's chart and thinking, right, GU looks pretty bearish, right? The whole point of these newses, right, is so we can understand where the market's going for the next, I don't know, month, right? We'll say month. If we understand that interest rates are going to start getting cut because of inflation, then, or not even just inflation, employment and growth. Growth in the US has been shit. Cutting interest rates, I think, is vital for it. We're going to see growth come up. So GDP makes sense to cut interest rates at the moment. So I think cuts make sense, right? But we need to hear the words from Powell, really. So today, 3 p.m, we're going to get a bit more info on that. Or at least he's going to talk about it and we can actually watch that, get a little bit more of a stance. And then we trade that bias. So right now, I don't give a fuck what we do, boys. I don't give a shit I don't care if EU just drops 100, 150, 160 pips. In fact, that's better for me because that means I've got more. I'm gonna have a bigger move. But you see what I say? We're placing yourself where the money's going to be. We don't want to be jumping in the markets all the time. I know there's opportunities every day, right? There's always going to be opportunities. But taking the right opportunities is key, especially for consistency. If you do thrive for consistency, that's what I would say. EG coming to DTO. Coming back to it. So yeah, we didn't get the trade through on EG, so that's why I feel like we could continue up. We'll see what it does towards his detail. We know it loves a little double, triple, quadruple tap on there. What's your live schedule? We jump on London. I think we normally jump on for London. Like I think Lou jumps on like 9 o'clock to about 10:30, and then I jump on at 1 p.m. to 2:30, bro. Just as New York Stock Exchange opens. That's pretty much our live schedule. GUTP at 1.5 and on 50 minutes. What? Where did you enter, Momo? Send me your trade on Discord, bro. Let's have a little look at it together. I'm taking a sell. Is that sorry, what are you looking for, Dave? Talk to me, boys. What positions are we looking for, man? Nobody listens to anyone trying to sell you something. Boys, let me know if you've heard me try and sell you something, by the way. Let me know, innit? I'm not on your Discord. Just send it to my DMs, bro, if you've got me on there. If not, just let me know your entry if you want. I don't mind. But you can drop me a DM. I'm in EU long. EU longs make sense, but I don't know if those positions are too early, you know? The longs make sense. To be fair, where we're at in terms of price, I would say longs make sense, but I don't know if we're going to see price come down a little bit lower to a bit more of a nicer area, right? DXY to the gap, to the upside. Are we talking about? Yeah. You want people trading under affiliate. I don't think this guy knows us, boys. If you find one affiliate link anywhere in my Discord, on my website, anywhere, may God strike me down where I sit, bro. Why don't you ask me what I do instead? Why don't we start that conversation? You can ask me whatever you want, brother. Yo, Mace, I need some advice. I'm your dude for that, Jan. Yo, like Jan Michael Benson. Yo, who watched... Bro, if you don't watch Rick and Morty, man, you got to be homo. I'm sure I can say that. I don't think Tiki know what that is. Any points to target for GU lows, Mace? I'm in from the top. Cheers! He's in for the top! Friday 50, bro. If I'm being honest, Friday 50, that would be my TP. If you're not aiming for Asia low, then I would say, yeah, Friday 50. Again, I do want to see price come down a bit more before we start having a manoeuvre up, because we're going to have that manoeuvre up, right? We're going to, well, I guess, we don't know yet. But if anything, I would say we are moving down before, well, my theory right now is, in terms of the interest, well, in terms of the speech today, that's really going to sort of let us know where the market's going, right? So right now, we don't know if the market's going to actually go up or if we're actually going to go down. So for me, I haven't got a bias right now. But what I would say is the pound is weaker than the dollar, okay? The pound isn't strong at all right now, I'll be honest. I'd say it's probably our weakest currency at the moment. So I would say you're in the right positions. Friday 50 is probably nice. Again, for me, if I'm taking a trade during London, right? I'd say Asia liquidity is probably your best bet. But again, if you're still in it, aim for that Friday 50, bro. We should really commentate that, or just that low prior to the left, you know. But yeah, you're gonna get banana, Mace. No, bro. You're trading a very volatile market right now, bro. You listening to me? Like, I literally just made that point. Like, you're actually, in fact, I can't tell if you're just saying what I'm saying. We're also hell-bent on saying something. What have you been in 10 minutes? Don't know what it is. Trust me. Bro just repeated what I said, and bro, if you know, whatever. Tom Lee, just take care, bro. Last year I was living off trading prop made. Wait, 2 secs, man. Boys, let me get in the zone of reading, man. I can't read that well. Last year I was living off trading, made 5 figures from props, and this year I can't seem to be consistent with it. I've only got like 3 or 4 payouts this year, and it's taken a toll on my mental. Currently trying to find a job, but having no luck with that at all. Finding a job would ease off the psychology, but everything seems to just not be working for me this year. If you got any advice, I would say, bro, first thing I'll say to you is, well done. The first thing I'm gonna say to you is well fucking done. Like, to continuously get payouts. I mean, even this year, bro, well done, man. Like, I've got 2 payouts this year. I've not got any. I've only got myself 2. The reason why these markets have been difficult is because the uncertainty is huge, right? You're gonna trade less, right? This is, for me, in my opinion, these have been the worst trading conditions I've had since I started trading, man. But at the end of the day, this is what you prepare for. This is why you have a lot of funding. So my advice would be increase your funding. Don't fall short on the money side, and the way to do that isn't to, again, make more money through more percent, nor get more payouts just because you're trying to rush it, right? It's more, get more funding, and you'll find that you can be a bit more conservative, because if you've only got 100k, 200k funded, which is a lot, I'd still say it's a lot, but again, with 100k, 200k, can you really leave your job? I wouldn't say. I'd say you got really high risk. But the thing is, in terms of, because you're consistent, bro. By the sounds of it, you're consistent. 3 to 4, just because you don't have a payout every month, that does not mean you're inconsistent, bro. I can promise you that for a fact. For a literal fact. The way I look at it, right, is if you make more money than the S&P for a year, that is highly profitable. and people would invest money into you. If people would invest money into you over the S&P or any other equities for that matter, you're doing well. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you've only got 3 or 4 payouts this year in 6 months, man, that's good, bro. Don't think you're doing shit, man, because that is not shit. I promise you. You might just you might lack in the total funding that you have, right? Which again isn't a skill issue. It's not a skill issue. It's just being aware of that, right? Being aware of the more you have is the more you earn, not the fact that you have to trade more, be more stressful. Because obviously it's hard, right? It's hard. Really, at the end of the day, what makes me more comfortable is knowing that I've graded well in other people's perspective. Do you know what I mean? How much are you funded, Jan? How much are you funded? Because the thing is, boys, when it comes to consistency, it really does come down to like a yearly perspective. The best way to look at it is from a business point of view, right? Everyone says trading's a business. It's true. It's a fact, right? It's all about P&L. It's all about balance. It's a money game. At the end of the day, businesses are the way businesses are. I mean, if you trade stocks, you'll know this. You look at businesses from a quarterly and an annual point of view. You never, ever look at them from a monthly point of view. If you don't profit 1 month, bruv, it doesn't mean you're not profitable. I promise you, it does not mean you're not profitable. As long as you're profitable on a quarterly and a yearly basis, man, you'll be good, I swear down. But then at the same time, you've got to keep upping that funded. How do you do that? Just keep on getting more accounts. Buy more accounts. Do you know what I'm saying? Get another 100k. Get another 200k, 300k. Why the fuck not? Spend that 400 quid. Do it. Whilst you've got your funders, just trade those at the same time. Right? Make sure they're all MT5. Place on a copy trader. Do you know what I'm saying? Social Traders tool, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts. And you've got to pay an extra $50. But now you can now get some more funding. It's all about how much you have, right? So if you really want to quit your job, the way you got to do it is find a way to make more than 15 to 20% or make 15 to 20% a year. Right? It's all you need, boys. It's all you fucking need. And that's just over, that's not even 2% a month. Do you know what I'm saying? If you earn 2% a month, that's 24%. That is good. That's all you need. 100k funded, do you know what I'm saying? That's 24 bags a year. It's not insane, but that's only 100k. Once you get 200k, you're looking at more about 50 grand. And then you got 400k, 100 grand. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not how much you really make on the account, it's how much you have. Okay, and that's why I always say, that's why I've always pushed for, bro, I don't know how long I've been on TikTok doing lives, bro. I don't know, 2, 3 years? God knows, man. Like 2 years or some shit. I've said it's always, it's a money game, right? And how money works, the more you have, the more you earn. And we're lucky to have prop firms nowadays, boys. We're bare lucky. Do you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it was still proprietary firms, but it was a lot harder to get as much funding than what we're allowed to get. Obviously, we trade paper, but we still are obviously able to have the buying and selling power of the 100k, 200k accounts. So then go ahead and get payouts, 80% of that, 90%, whatever it may be. Right now, I'm not funded. I know mistakes I make, but this year it's just been passing the account, get one payout, just jump for repeat, even failing a lot more accounts. But that's the thing. I'll be honest, bro. Like, just keep on buying them. Like, that's what I do. Like, I'll be honest. The way I was able to, just, I kept buying them. But not trading them stupid. It's getting the funding to buy them right now. But that's what I'm saying. But this is the thing about being a trader, right? I think it's again, like I say, it's a business. Trading is a business. The way you keep on recycling funded is whenever you make money, whenever you, bro, it's not even when you get a payout. Whenever you get the money back from the challenge, that's when you buy a new one. Like, you always got to recycle your money, buy new accounts, fail it, whatever. Recycle, keep going. Just literally just keep going like that. That's what I've done for the past like 3-4 years. Even like 5 years. I was doing it ages ago. I was getting payouts 5 years ago. That's why I say to people, payouts don't matter. Because I used to just buy accounts, payout, lose account, payout. At the end of the day, boys, it's a P&L, it's a business. If you make more money than you lose, you've done a good job. That's all that matters. And then hopefully you can keep your funded, get better at trading, learn a bit more about your psychology, learn more about the fundamentals, everything else that goes in between. And then you're good, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a money game, boys. I know I just talked shit for about half an hour. And I hope that actually helped other people, because I probably missed bare comments. But that's what I would say, bro. If I'm being honest, like get yourself back on the feet. Fuck it. I'll be honest. That's what I wish I did last year, but I just need to move forward. That's it, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I wish I could show you my T-shirt right now. I'm gonna try and show you it. Can you see that? Alright, man, I just had my hand on my knees. I looked like I was actually twerking and that shit. Alright, if you had your TP at Friday 50, love, give me a buddy. That's coming straight down to there. Take your trade out there. That's all you need, brother. But yeah, I thought. But again, but this is, you know what I like, Jan. By the sounds of it, you've humbled yourself. There's so many traders that get payouts, and they're on top of the world, man. They feel like they're on top of the world. I can't remember what the phrase is called. Stu, what's the phrase called again, bro? What's the best strategy to knuckle down on? Any strategy, bro. Just knuckle down on anyone. I'll be honest. Like, most strategies are great. Being profitable doesn't rely on just the strategy. Bro, twerking. No, I'm not. Fucking no, I'm not. Euphoria, that's it. You hit that euphoria stage, right? That euphoria stage. Again, this is something that's in a book. This is actually so true. It hurts my bowels. But once you hit that euphoria stage, you start getting payouts. You're really gassed. You're on top of the world. You think you're bollocks. You start hating on other people, and then all of a sudden, you don't get a payout, you don't get profits, and you continue lying to yourself, and you make yourself feel better by lying, and well, really, you deep down, you know you ain't doing well. But once you hit that euphoria stage, and boys, I've seen so many traders hit that stage, like, bro, it's actually tapped. Like, I've seen so many traders get to that stage, and think they're on top of the world, and then I'll be honest, man, they just fuck off. I'll be honest, I don't know what they do, because I don't speak to them ever again, because their heart's just no longer in it. But it sounds like you, Jan, you're quite humble, man. I like it. You're able to accept that you're at the stage where you was doing well, now you're not. So I actually respect that. And to be honest, with that mindset, you will come back and get your funding back 100%. Euphoria. Did I say it wrong, or did Stu just spell it wrong? You not think it's probably the most difficult market to be consistent forex and futures? Nah. I mean, to be at the end of the day, bro, futures I don't trade. Futures I think consistency's harder because it's way more technically based. It's less fun. I guess it is somewhat. It kind of is still fundamentally driven. I'll say FX. Any game you can be consistent in. It doesn't matter about the commodity, the stock. It doesn't matter what you're trading. It's like 80% mindset, bro. I can't even stress that to you. It's literally 90% mindset. It doesn't matter what you trade. Just a matter of time, brother. That's it, Jan. That's it, my man. 100%. But that will be my advice, Jan. Because that's the way I was able to keep high funded, keep myself on my toes. Do you know what I'm saying? Not because there's nothing worse than not having a funded account. Imagine having a bare good setup that your strategy tells you to place and you haven't got an account for it. Worst thing. TP slapped on GU. Let's go, brother. Oh, we didn't even take tip. Where was your TP? Oh, we haven't even taken Friday 50. What that works for you, that's it, man. Euphoria. Have I been saying it wrong? Mindset can't out-trade a strategy. Yeah, but we're not talking about a strategy, are you? You're talking about different currency markets. So what are we talking about? Currency, are we talking about different markets, or are we talking about strategy? You're confusing me, bro. It's a mixture, right? It's a mixture between many different things. This is why it doesn't matter what you trade. It's a mixture of different things, right? And at the end of the day, when it comes down to strategy, you get your own data. This is why journaling is so important, because you get your own, the thing that's going to make you profitable. At the end of the day, you're going to get to a point where you're going to get a strategy. Best thing to do, what was that message to, oh bro, I can't trust Tommy with a message. When a bouncy ball thing, was it? Yeah, that is true. a strong-minded trader with a mediocre strategy come out on top. I think that is definitely true. It's definitely true. 1,000,000%. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is it's like journaling. But again, that's psychology based. People don't journal because they're lazy, because they don't notice that journaling actually gives you data. Journaling isn't just for discipline or just for writing shit down. Journaling is so you can actually see what is fucking wrong. Or remember all of the times we got in our trades, we don't know the TPs we had, the stop loss size, we don't know how much we was risking, we don't know why we got in. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't remember that shit. That's the whole point of a journal. Journal will give you all of your data. That's why we had one made for us. Just so it gave us all of our data. Boys, if you want our journal, give me a shout, innit? I've got a video on how to use it and whatever, man. You ain't got to pay for anything. Do you know why DXY hasn't taken the external low, but EU and GU has taken the highs? That's off again. So the reason why, I'm pretty sure, didn't we have a bigger? Are we talking about what highs and lows are we talking about? Sorry, Tommy. Yeah, what highs and lows are we talking about? We're talking about Asia. No. And it was really like I'm having a stroke. Looked west, didn't it? No, I couldn't have pasted it, but copied like 2 messages. What highs and lows are we talking about, bro? People don't like journaling loss either. Trust me, bro. What the fuck's that about? Boys, why are we so excited when we win? I mean, I get it, right? But boys, I think we all need to realise we're all learning, bro. Like, I'm still learning, really, when it comes down to it. I'm still learning shit about myself. Still learning the markets that are continuously changing, right? We're all still adapting to scenarios all the time. Doesn't matter if you've been trading for 50 years, you're still adapting to this year's market, this year's cycle, or this quarterly cycle, or this fiscal policy against that fiscal policy, right? We're still in a loop of different markets. So although you think you know everything, at the end of the day, the markets will keep changing. So humble yourself and realise that you need to journal losses and wins. If you just if you just get excited at wins, man, you're bent. Nah, man, get excited when you lose, boys. That's the win. That's the true. That's one of the keys to winning, man. Smile when you win. Smile when you lose. Either way, you're winning, boys. I promise you. As weird as that may sound, it's factually true. Higher time frame. Let me have a little look, broski. Are you talking? By the looks of it, it's because DXY had a bit of a bigger prior week to I mean, did we? I mean, let's have a look. This is the 4 hour. Don't know, but in terms of EU, it just looks like the EU range was smaller than the DXY, so it looked like it was a lot easier to break. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the EU range was just a lot smaller, and bearing in mind GU hasn't moved like the opposite to the dollar in quite a long time. I know it looks like obviously from this perspective, but in terms of like taking a prior week high or low, like GU's just not been doing the same. Oh wait, what's EG done? Shit, I haven't looked. Fuck, I've completely forgot about EG. I was talking shit for so long. Bro, I can't miss this shit. Losses are more important than the wins to learn from 100%, Thomas, bro. Facts, I'm going to pin that because that was a G comment. That's called divergence. You have a leader and a lagger. At the moment, I'll be honest, the market is... The leader is always dollar. The leader's been dollar for months now. For this whole year, the dollar's been the leader. Everything's followed the dollar. I'll be honest, everything has followed the dollar. But that's why I'm looking for mainly EU trades, because at least EU... at least the EU has a lot better economy than the US right now, in terms of many different reasons, boys. Again, I fucking went through it heavily in the pre-London this morning. I can't really be bothered to go back over it. Nice. Oh wait, whose trade was this? Lawrence. Where's Lawrence? Where's Lawrence? Where we at, brother? Nice. What would you jump in here? Was it GU short? Nice. What I would be careful. What are you like with news, Lawrence? What do you actually do during news? Do you close? What's your normal course of action? I'm Lawrence. Oh, top man, bro. Yeah, how do you say your name, bro? It's like Laurent. Is your name like Laurent? Like you say Laurent? That's lit if it is. But please keep our full name private, of course, gang. I'll wait for the price to calm down. Well, what do you mean though? Like what? Yeah, what do you do though? Do you close your trade? What'd you do? There we go. Oh, no 5-minute fair value gap though, eh? You bastard. In fact, you know what? Fine. You know what? Not as good as my name. Nick, no one has a better name than you, bro. Bro's name is literally... Right, we're going to go over this again briefly because I think we have to. His name is... Wait, I forgot your name, Nick. How have I possibly forgot your name? Oh, yeah. Never mind. This is his name. No joke. Literally no joke as well. Don't believe me, go in the YouTube. His name is Nick Ray Pugh. Nick... Oh, you guys can't see it on TikTok. Oh, you guys can't really see. Why is his name so good? You don't get it. Don't get it. It's not even his real name. It is his real name. Oh my god, that's it. Sorry. I got it a little bit wrong. No, this is his name. I swear down this. Nick, is this actually your name? His name is Nick Graham Pugh. Swear down it is. I need a fact check as well. Don't get it. Cess, don't make me say it many times to prove a point, please. Don't jeopardize this account. Yeah, his name is Nick Graham. How we doing? If it was Ray Pugh, that is mad. But no, it doesn't even matter though, because the G mixes in with the CK. So this is the one Nick. It's pretty much Nick Gray Pugh. Come on, Sesame, bruv. Mate, I took a loss today on EU. Ooh, let's get that off our chart. Get myself back on here. Right. Mate, I took a loss today on EU after a sweep of Asia low into the 15-minute bullish fair value. I don't know if I'm wrong or it's just one of those inevitable losses. Let's go through it. What's your view on GU? Sesame, you shit. He loaded, didn't he? What's your view on GU? GU, I'd say wait. I'd say the best positions are going to be after this talk of this news, because I don't know if we're going to have monetary. I don't know if we're going to have a cut of interest rates or the continuation of the pause. That will dictate the buying in. Well, yeah, 2:30, and then we've got that news. So I'd say definitely jumping after. Then you're going to see way more volume. And you can see the best trades after that. Silver bullet 3 to 4 probably be nice. Obviously wait for that news to die down. Call past 3 to 4. You probably find yourself a nice position depending on the bias of what comes out. EU. So you got in after the. So you went in for the what? You went in for the buy, right? Swept Asia's low, which was here. By the way, we swept Asia's low here. By the way, because this was what 6:15. We swept low there. Yeah, into 40-minute bullish fair value gap. I don't have a fair value gap here. I don't have a 15-minute fair value gap here. What was you on? 10 minute? 10 minute? Was it 10 minute? It says. C stroke, sorry. He swept because he didn't. He lost because it swept. He didn't sweep. No, it means it. Boys, can we talk fucking English? Previous New York session. So we're talking about this 15-minute. He lost because he didn't sweep, not into key zone yet. It swept it later on. No, he lost because he just shouldn't have got in the sell pretty much, bro. The buy really, bro. I'll be honest. Even still, it's not like we're coming to the right area. So this one here. So you longed what here? I don't think it's a bad position. Given where we're at, right? Sell side grabbed, 50-minute fair value, Friday 50, we're below. Makes sense, right? I don't hate the position at all. But, and again, buying euro, I'm not against that at all. I'm in fact for that. I just think right now there's no clear bias. Again, it's the uncertainty around the markets. Like, the reason why the dollar's always favoured when the markets are uncertain, boys, right? The dollar is always favoured. Even if the dollar is making it uncertain, the dollar will be bullish, right? Because it is the biggest safe haven in terms of currency. So we're going to see a decent manoeuvre, right? But I think what we need to remember is sometimes we shouldn't be in the markets. I think this is one of those situations. You know? As of now, I think Powell's given a wait-and-see approach, says the economy is in a solid position, that tariffs number to come in affects June, July, so PC Friday will be huge in terms of whether we cut. I'll be honest, they need to see a cut though. Again, I would say their interest rates, I mean their inflation is still high, so, but that inflation needs to come down, Rev. Their inflation's what's their problem right now. Their growth's not good. I wouldn't say their economy's doing amazing though, man. Like in terms of growth, their growth's gone down a bit this year. I mean, again, same for everyone though. The UK's GDP's gone down since the start of the year. But that's the thing. We got the uproar that we got the tariffs coming back. I think that's more of a problem. We got the tariffs coming back on the 8th, because obviously the pause on the tariffs are being lifted. What is it? The 8th? I think it's the 8th. So we've got about, what, a couple of weeks, I'll make it. That's going to be quite key as well. But again, just uncertainty, boys, man. What you do in these times of uncertainty? You don't trade. That's the last thing you do. To be honest. Are you in a sell right now, G? I'm not in anything right now, bro. Are you in? Is that what you're in? Digital dollars. Digital dollars. Bro, my phone's been on charge this whole time and it's still on 1%. How has it managed that? The Labour side to the US is really good. When was the last time you took a trade, mates? Last week, bro. Last week's last time I took a trade. That's why, again, even still, I'm not looking to... Hey, bro, I'm supposed to be doing up with this in a show. A plus equals A plus. See, what I would say about that, though, is the... Market conditions definitely does play a vital role, though. You'll notice in terms of volatility and low volume. If there's low volume, You're going to see volatility. Volatility could really be the thing that manipulates you, you know. But EU swept H4 external range liquidity, so most of the time love that, bro. Love that, love that, love that. How many folk you got on the live print under Mace? It depends, bro. It depends. 25, sometimes 30, sometimes 40. I think it depends on what time people want to get up. But yeah, average probably about just above 30 dudes. Sure, all eyes on inflation. Yeah, very true. Also states the Labour side is holding well. Yeah, Labour's great. Labour's great, 100%. So let's see. I personally think they will pause, but again, just depends on date. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. For me, I'm hoping they cut because I want more of a bias, you know. Having a weak dollar would really help me long EU because I'm bullish bias euro and just EU economy in general, especially with their current fiscal plan. Very bullish. Capital inflow is insane. Their Labour side's all right. Their manufacturing's got better since like the tariffs from the start of the year. So, but I mean, again, we'll see because we got the tariff lifting next month, only a few weeks. But yeah, no, I agree with that, man. Hey, Nate, drop me a message, man. I'm not gonna lie, I love. See, that's a person I can hold a conversation with. It looks like we are going to come back down to that Friday 50 though, which is nice. Euro, but doesn't mean we're going to go up. Do you know what I mean? We could still see price come down. Again, like all eyes is on the US, right? So I'm pretty much waiting for a good bias for the dollar. If the dollar's really bullish, then I'm trading GU. If the dollar's bearish, I'm trading EU. Because again, in terms of currencies at the moment, you're from Harlow ways, isn't it? Right, bro knows like where I live. Yeah, I'm Harlow ways, man. Where you from, Nate? Ease. So right now, strongest currency for me is the dollar. The way it's moving currently today. Second is the euro, and then third's the pound. I'd say this is just a bit more uncertain than bullish, but that's what is causing the market to move the way it is. So right now I'm sort of questionable on dollar. But if the dollar's bearish, then we're going to put the dollar to the bottom. If it's bullish, it will stay there. So I'd rather trade USD. I'd rather trade GU shorts. But then obviously if the USD is bearish, I'd rather trade Euro sells, Euro USD sells. If the dollar's still uncertain and I still have a strong euro, weak pound, then I'll obviously be looking to trade EG. Shorts would be perfect. If we get a flip in anytime soon, then obviously buys would make sense. But at the moment, I'm short Euro GBP at some areas. And when we get to respected areas, and the dollar I'll be waiting for, man. He said, drop a message, not arrange a date. It's so hot in this room, bro. Holy shit, man. It's actually... No one saw that. What else did we ever come out today? I'm pretty sure it was just 3 PM. I think we got home sales as well, haven't we? Where is all of my tabs, bro? We're going to be before. Because again, when you're in trades, price is obviously so volatile to one direction, and that one direction is where your stop loss is. You're going to lose more than break even. So that's why I always say, I'd always recommend, don't say do it, but I've always recommended, because honestly, boys, I've been ripped anals, boys. In fact, I've got like 4 asses at this point. And that's just because I've left them open, and then even stop loss break even, you think it's a defense mechanism, but it's actually, it can be, but again at the same time it can't, it might not. And that's where, in my opinion, the essence of gambling comes in when it comes to news, you know. I'm good at technical analysis, but I want to learn more about news and economies that impacts the markets. Where do you suggest to start? Chaz, love that, bro. There's a good few like free courses out there that you can do. Just find one that's obviously decent. Keep lagging for me, mate. Ooh, my lagging, boys. My lagging. Yo, why did I brush over Stu's comment? Hold the fuck up a sec. Whoa, hold the fuck up. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Man, stop lagging. Yeah, lagging. No, fine for me. Yeah, it's Sesame, bro. See me in HD, all clear and that. No lagging. Just me and you then, Sesame. Time to time. Okay, yeah, well, I was lagging for everyone. Fuck! By the sounds of it, it's as soon as I loaded up my Safari, so time travelling again. I did wonder how you managed to move past that. Yeah, I'm not going to read it out loud. It's for the YouTube only. What do you think about those who say trading is just glorified gambling? What does it mean by glorified, though? What does glorified mean? What does that mean? What's glorified mean? Is it just... I learned trading from a young age and nothing more else. Nothing more else. This is what I mean, bro. I can trade, but I can't form sentences. It's crazy. It's crazy the way I've been brought up. Yeah, sorry, Chad. Sorry, bro. So luckily I've had a few family friends, right, that are a little bit older than, I'm gonna say a little bit older than me, pretty much double my fucking age. Older than me, that have traded on Wall Street, currently now trading up in London, in Liverpool Street. Fiscal policy, monetary policy, and the balance of economies, and what obviously an economy needs, what affects an economy this way. If this does that, what happens to this? Like interest rates. What if it does that? How does that affect inflation? How does that affect stocks? How does that affect currencies? How does that then affect the next monetary policy decision? Or how does do you know what I mean? Like all of that different shit. I've got a few fundamental videos in my mentorship. I've got 4 videos. I'll tell you what they're based on. I'm not. Let me get them up, Riff. Is it still? Am I still lagging, man? Hyped up, glorified. In that case, no, it's not glorified gambling. But then at the same time, how do you define gambling as well? Let me define it. Let me get the definition of gambling. Because I don't want to say no and then it actually makes sense to me. Doesn't mean you can't make money from it. Like, don't think like just because it's gambling you can't make money from it. Definition of gambling. Right? Probably should stop saying that word so much to be fair. Gambling is the act of risking money or something of value on an event with an uncertain outcome, with the primary intent of winning additional money or material goods. It's true to an extent, right? But an uncertain outcome, what uncertain means is less than 50%. I'm pretty sure that's what uncertain means. In terms of a scale, right? You've got certain, which is 100%, and you've got, I don't actually remember it myself. Who remembers that schematic? Let me get... Bro, why do I go on Safari? It brings up Bing, bro. Fucking taking the piss. What was I just going to do? Bro, what the fuck was I just about to do? Trading's calculated risk. But the thing is, I don't know, I've got to fucking verify myself now, Jesus Christ. But the thing is, you can also, in gambling, you can also calculate risk, right? Not able to rely, okay, no. Okay, you know what? Let me ask a different question. Let me ask a different question. Yeah. Percent is often expressed as the chance of not achieving desired outcome mathematically. So uncertain does work in percent, right? I don't know why I'm going so deep into this, but it is. I mean, it is gambling to an extent, right? At the end of the day, you're putting a bet on the market, which has an uncertain outcome, right? It does. It does. But the thing is, you can change your. It's just the exact same as counting cards, boys. The exact same as counting cards. Counting cards is illegal though. Trading's not, which is great. You being able to do analysis is pretty much you counting cards, really. So I guess it is somewhat gambling. I mean, everything's a gamble, boys, right? I mean, bruv, let me give you an example of gambling. Not every zoot. Why has it always got to be candy, bruv? I'm broken, just found myself walking around my front room doing the robot at nearly 41. I can see you doing that as well, bruv. I believe the fuck out of you, man. Type shit. Emotional uncertainty and trade uncertainty are very different. Fart is gambling, no cap, man. You don't know if you're spreading ass, right? You don't know if you're shitting. You don't know if you're forcing. Even working 5 to 2 job is gambling. Like, trust me, gonna throw some darts. You need to, Stu. If you're walking around your fucking living room doing the robot, man, you're funny as shit. Every shot a striker takes is a gamble in football, 100%, man. Every tackle that a defender goes into is a gamble. Every time you go out in your car, you're gambling, right? So I think it's unfair. I think it makes sense, right? Everything's a gamble. So I'd say, yeah, trading is a gamble. Midlife crisis, trust me, bro, that's crazy. What are you looking at for GU, EU? I'm really still bearish on them, bro. I'm still bearish EU, GU at the moment. Before this news, anytime before this dollar news, I'm bearish. So, yeah, Friday low could be seen for GU, EU. GU, I just want to see come to minimum that Friday 15 and I'll be happy. Every time you go in without wrapping up, you gamble. Yeah, Stu knows about that one. Oh, you're a problem gambler when it comes to that, Stu. you are. Opening a business is a gamble. There you go, man. Opening a business is a gamble. Kissing your cousin's a gamble. Okay. I didn't even say anything, really. I didn't even say much. No, be honest. Even just straight away pissing when you get to the toilet is gamble. Man, if you man got FS, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what FS is, then you can't hold this conversation because I can't say it out loud, I don't think. Not wrapping up when going in with your cousin is a good... To be fair, proper gamble, that thing could come out gammy. That thing could come out all... Mate, it's been on TT as a gamble. Bro, in fact, I might even get banned after saying that. All in short goal, TP 2.5. 2.5, brev. All in. What do you mean by all in? Love is a gamble. Baby, let me roll my dice. Who remembers that little banger? That little tune? Sometimes it's a gamble when I get to the front door and need a shit. Why does it always want to come out straight away? Yeah, that's actually facts, man. Like, why do I ever go do something I need a shit? Why can't I need a shit when I'm... Like, I'll wake up in the morning, yeah? Some pre-Londons, I barely need a shit. Bro, why can I go prior? Or why can I need this after? type shit. Men problems though. Lou isn't man gets away with it all. Lou isn't man gets away. Wait, what's that? Lou isn't man gets away. Yeah, gets away with it all. Mate, I don't. Mate, they see my face, think, fucking hell, there's that bastard again. He loves a swear word, or he loves the R word. Is this a trading channel or a men's group for clinical insane? Kevin, it's the same thing, brother. It's the same thing, really. Right, we all got to go a little bit mental whilst we learn how to trade, right? We all get a little bit crazy. I mean, Stu here, by the sounds of it, does his cousin. So, yeah, I think we are all clinically insane in some way. I'm not, though. Eat more fibres, shit can be fun. What? Man said fun, though. Lou said C-word and was proper vexed this morning. Yeah, Stu said he was. Stu said he was. He did a little bit of crazy. It mad is both, though, but that ain't even the cap. That is both. I'll be honest, most of my students, most of us are a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We've all got a bit of AD, a little fucking bit of autism. We all do. Is his cousin a bird or a fella? I don't think that's the problem, Sesame. I think you're... I think you're focusing on the wrong thing here. The wrong thing. Good afternoon, my bros. How you doing on such a sweaty day? Honestly, bro, if you dap me up right now, I swear to God, we are not even connecting. We are sliding off. Oh my goodness me. Hey, who else has bare clammy hands though, bro? I'll be real, I'm that guy. I'm actually that guy who has bare clammy hands. Like, before I meet Dons, I actually have to, do you know what I'm saying? I actually have to dry my shit. Like, no cap. Boys, if it's a hot day, mums, don't dap me up, innit? Don't dap me up. I wouldn't even bother, bro. You're just going to get yourself sweaty. Don't. I'm a little fat dude, right? EG going down. Of course it is, brother. We just know this bias to a T. To a T. To a T. Yeah, no 5 minutes. It was just off the morning geese. How you been? Fucking hell, I don't know where you are at the moment, Jay, but to me it is not the morning. I'm good though, my boy. I'm good, man. How you doing? I was just giving you advice in life. You mentioned cousin first. It's a good point. Yeah, you're a moist dapper. Oh man, having a coffee when someone else is in the bathroom is a gamble. That's facts. That is facts. Man, drinking a coffee in general is a gamble, man. That bit of H you did, that bit of brown you did was horrible. That's a bit of a clammy hands. I've got a wet arse. No, to be fair, bro, this ass is wet. Okay. Right, that's it for one day, man. That's enough internet for one day, blood. Holy shit. This arse is bare wet. Bruv. Fucking hell, man. Are we taking the piss out here or something? Man. My arse is wet, though. Bro, it just sounds bare bent saying that. But whatever, man. Whatever. Ooh, heard the squelch when you sat back down. Great advert for mentorship, lol. Pardon me. I think it is great. It is exactly what you need, really. Not more internet for that, man. Wait, why is it that if for some reason no one can actually speak properly in these? Is it because of me? Is it like everyone thinks they can just dumb down their words, or just not make sense? Or do you man like collectively get together and just be like, oh, let's all talk like retards so mates can't say anything? EG should come down now. Just continue, really. Friday low. More, really. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. You actually barely look like that guy as well who sings that song. Don't put the blame on me. Very negative plus 3.2 RR, nice trade. Wait, what? What do you mean, sorry, bro? What do you mean, Genie? Hey, bruv, how the fuck is it only... How's my phone only just got off 2% now? That's always a bad you, man. So yeah, man, I was trolling. Fuck you. Fuck you. Is everyone out of GU now, or are we all still in? Because I think we come to that Friday 50. No, we actually haven't. We've actually started to reverse. Okay. Let's go on EU then. We didn't say that Friday low. GU, we didn't set the Friday low. Possible re-entries for the short, maybe, I guess. I mean, there can only be one reason why we're coming back up. There's not even really good areas for EU. GU. Figures, GU's been made so efficient over London. Pardon me. So I'm saying, like, we're filling these fair values, filling the imbalance, continuing, filling imbalance, continue, pretty low. And now we don't have any fair values left, so that could be the indication that we're going to start reversing. But again, I want to come to that Friday 50 before we see the reversal, just to make price efficient, just to make the higher time frame 4 hour a bit more efficient, right? We've come into this fair value gap here, which is horny. Again, because we were so bullish here, we probably won't come to the fucking all the way down here. We're going to have some breakaway gaps here. Let me go on the daily and see if we've got... No, that's too big. 4 hours. So we close above, close above, close above, close above, and then we didn't have a close above, right? So, small chance of price coming here. Anywhere within this area is price could definitely come off of. That's why I think it's a bit scary for the shorts. Yeah, any of these fair value gaps will probably see price bounce and come back up off. If we do have that GU bias long, of course. Are you in a GU buy? No, I'm not in any positions, brother. No positions. I don't trade New York session. I'm solely London. To be fair, if my prostate's starting to go now, I feel this coffee running through my gauge. Don't put your blame on me. Yeah, it looks like AG's coming for that external. External being at London low at the moment. Really sweat Friday low, but again, it looks like our Euro is quite bearish at the moment. When do we have any pound news coming out? What do you think about AU going? Just continue to the downside for the time being, bro. Again, that news is going to be quite important later today. I do want to hear what... where power is within the monetary policy. Can I just copy you? We do have Siggies, brother. We do have Siggies in the Discord. Country bans recreational cannabis. I can't say it. Cannabis again in major blow to tourism. Bruv, why are you doing that, bruv? What country's doing that? Thailand? No. Oh my days. Oh my days, bro. What? Gave TikTok 30k likes. It's not enough, Stu. It's insane. Must drink at least 4 a day, Mace. I'm gonna make a coffee. I love them now. Yeah, bro, I fucking love coffee, man. 4 a day minimum. 4 a day keeps any form of shit in your stomach away. Trust me. Holy shit. V got you take EG short from DTO. Vishy. No trades today. Not for me, bro. Not for me, man. I'm still again a little bit more confused. A little bit more confused about the bias at the moment between currencies, so I've not been wanting to jump in, to be honest. I still want to get a bit more info from the Fed, from the ECB, from the BOE, just so I can get a bit more of a bias, bro. For now, yeah, I'm just being patient, you know. No, for New York session, I enter from 2:30 to 4 PM. Fair play. That is the best time to trade New York, really. Oldham athletic striker for a chair. A woman on holiday. What a cunt. What a bellend. I think we should start ending people off, you know. You guys today could be shaping up. It'd be nice after that news, man. Mate, it's good. But one for my mum, one for me, and I've just left it in my room. I'm not gonna lie, I bare should get that, bruv. He's so hot. Got to improve my darts again. He's slacking them in invited to weekly league now. Oh, that's sick. I don't suppose they get butt naked and play darts like the other guys. Sole goal from 3-3-3-0 to nice show list. Love that, bro. I'm bad dizzy now, bro. What the fuck? Go on, are you alright? Chulats. Again, the pound's still moving a lot more stronger than that euro. Way stronger than that euro. I'd say just wait after that news, man. We got about half an hour anyway, about 35 minutes. We haven't got long at all. What do you think of the break and retest strategy? I've not really seen it, bro, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really know the strategy. I'll be honest though, man. Most strategies work. It doesn't really depend on the strategy, man. It depends on the psychology and the fundamentals. As long as you've got somewhat a strategy that makes sense, other people trade it, just trade it. Trade it, but focus on that psychology and fundamentals, man. Can you show me a fair value gap? Fair value gap, bro. Yes, Joe, what we saying, my bro? Whoa! Holy shit! was looking at my screen. What was that clapping sound? Don't worry. Don't worry, Chaz. It's fine. You take short saying, nah, nothing today, bro. I'll be real. I've been sitting at the market. I'm sweet with my last couple of weeks' profits. I'm just being paid. Positions right now, man. No positions. Come on, man. That's my mission. It's my emoji. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Do you want to sit out? Again, I'm not comfortable with the bias at the moment. I wouldn't say there is a clear bias for me. So yeah, I've just been a bit skeptical. So yeah, I want to jump in when I've got a bit more of a bias for the dollar, you know, a bit more bias for the dollar, and I still want to really see if the the Eurozone economy can hold that bullishness and stay bullish. Really, it's brave. Power news at 3, some bullshit. Yeah, we've got news at 3. Pending home sales as well is at 3, so we're going to get a little bit... where's my fundamentals? I've actually lost all my tabs, bro. That's actually fucking bare annoying. Just realised, bro, I've got news flows. Choose it there. Oh no, this is news flow. No, not news flow. Yeah, home sales. Home sales are looking to go down, which obviously is not the best for the economy. There's a lot less homes sold last month. We'll start coming up for that New York external. I think that makes sense to me. Looks nice. Didn't grab London low, which would have been really nice. The thing is as well, why I say the pending home sales is important, because this is how pending home sales works, right? Bearing in mind, interest rates is what you pay back on money borrowed, right? That's what interest rates are. That is what your mortgage is going to be priced at, right? So you're going to have to pay 4.5% more, obviously just to cover the yearly tax on it, pretty much, right? On your money borrowed. So if people are not buying, rates are high, then that signals that people are unable to buy new homes because of the high interest rates, and they don't want to be buying homes right now because of the high interest rates. If that's the case, that's another reason for the interest rates to come down, because they want to be selling houses, right? Houses make the real estate over in the US makes a lot of fucking money. So if interest rates are too high and people are waiting for them to come down, so when it's coming up less, it just gives us that. Let's have a look at this fish. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're going for the New York session, nice. Love that. Love that. But yeah, that's why pending home sales is important. I know it's orange folder, but it's still important because we can dictate. We get a good bit of info from that, right? Good bit of info. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, Vish. Thing, man, like how our lives changed, boys. You would not think you'd be watching news midday, like having to watch it, it actually dictating what you do next in terms of your job. You're probably thinking, bruv, what the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? Okay, so he gives a speech, then gets grilled. Have you boys watched Black Mirror where the Prime Minister of the UK has to do a pig on live television? Imagine Pal comes on today and he just has to do a pig. Please tell me someone in here watched Black Mirror. Surely there is, bruv. Come on. At least one person. There's at least one cool dude in here. Yeah, thanks, Jenny. My brother. You waiting on Trump's? I don't trade New York session, bro. I'm watching it's not a Trump speech, it's a power speech, but I'm waiting for that. Yeah, saw that, never watched another. Bro, they're sick. That one's a bit fucked, innit? But they're actually very good. They're very good. That's the only one you've watched. That's like the most weird, disgusting one. It's quite good, that one though. It's very short, that episode, I'm pretty sure. Black Mirror is 30 months. Black Mirror is one of the best season things I've seen ever. So I'm real. The concepts behind them is nuts. I love how there's always different famous people in them as well. I find that sick. That was like one of the first. Yeah, that is one of the first. I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's not the first. The first one's that where they can look into people's pasts, I think. It might have been the third or fourth. Yeah, otherwise Black Mirror is sick. Yeah, trust. Facts. Don't say. But yeah, I what the fuck do I mean? So yeah, I'm watched the one where everyone hates on a girl for a curry. Oh yeah. That's Demon. Demon's 97 or something. I think it's called Demon 97. That episode. I like that episode. I think it's quite sick. And she starts going around shrinking people and that. Just to kill 3 people. That episode's lit. But yeah, so I'm looking at this news. Anticipating for trades tomorrow London session, not after the news for New York session. The gay one with Anthony Mackie was a bit too mad for me. Wait, what? The gay one with Anthony Mackie? The gay one. Gay one. Gay one. Who's Anthony Mackie? Oh yeah, bruv. What the fuck was that episode about, blood? What was that about? What a weird scenario, bruv. Bare good boys for years, innit? Now we jump on VR, now we're Ben. Like, what the fuck? That episode, I don't like that episode, man. Bitch, please, that was Macy's favourite. Said no. No, it weren't. Bitch, please. That's such a bad reply as well. It's like you're the other dude then. Bitch, please. You must have a mental disease. That makes sense to me. Yeah, that episode's weird, blood. I'll be honest. I don't. That's a weird old episode, bruv. I don't know why they did that. Didn't have to be gay. Like actually, Bear did. Like I don't know why they did that. The concept was quite cool anyway. Actually, no, because the whole concept is that it was Ben. I think that was a weird episode, bruv. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch that later. Like, that episode sounds bare weird. I'm gonna watch that bare times later, like 3-4 times, just so I can understand the concept. Wait, what is wrong with flies now? Flying into windows, bro. That needs to be stopped. You are coming off this really nice, to be fair-ish. Right, boys, I'm gonna jump off now. I'll be honest, I'm active for the rest of the day. Wait, boys, if anyone needs help in trading, if they're lost, if they've got, even if it's just one thing, even if it's just a bit lost, you don't know what concepts to trade, it could be anything, boys. Psychology, your lack of fundamentals, anything. If you boys need any help with anything, boys, drop me a message now, innit? Drop me a message, because, yeah, I'm active for the next few hours. I'm doing piss all, boys. So just drop me a message and I'll help anyone out. Or even if if you just don't know what your next steps are, if your vision's a bit blurry, then let me know, man. But boys, yeah, drop me a message. Love you all, TikTok. Hold it, bruv. You man, stay safe. Don't kiss each other. Love. Lol. You too as well, YouTube, bruv. I see you man kissing each other late. No, I'm joking. But you man, love you all. I'll see you man tomorrow morning. Pre-London, 6:30. I'll be there till 8 or 8:30. Claim. What am I claiming, bruv? Claim. What have I just claimed, bruv? Don't know. But boys, catch you man tomorrow. Love you.